Hey, don't adjust the channel. You rocking with your boy Blaze. Ain't no telling what we gonna get into today. It's gonna be action-packed. I want you to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get the freshest, the hottest, the newest videos. This channel is all about inspiration. It's all about positivity, good energy. But we definitely gonna have fun. We're gonna work hard. We're gonna think smart, but we're gonna have fun more than anything on this channel. But I want y'all to let all your friends know, even your baby mama. It's the last day of the year for 2023. I got quite a few projects going on going into the new year. TRX should be done here soon. The motor for the Monte Carlo should be done. I was hoping to have the motor up and running and transmission maybe by the spring. Not sure if that's gonna go that way. We gotta get the BMR lower control arms, I believe. I gotta figure out which ones is I have. I believe it's the uppers that I need. Get those. We're gonna have to get some shocks and some springs. I'm not sure if I'm gonna drop it 2 inches or whatever. I kind of want to see how the motor sits in there and what's the stance. I don't want to be too low on the Monte Carlo, but I am in Mrs. Tropicana today. I very seldom bring her out, but what I'm about to do is I'm headed to Summit Racing in Arlington. Gonna go get a hot cam. What is it? Shim kit. I think that's what it is for the TRX 450. So JSP, he's gonna be back in a few days. He went out the country for a few days. He'll be back. I think the 3rd or the 4th. So I want to make sure as soon as he get ready to go back to work on my four-wheeler that he has the parts that he need, and then we're gonna go from there. And I'm just excited about all the stuff that's gonna happen in 2024. So definitely many upgrades on Monte Carlo. TRX should be fixed and sold if everything goes good, and then hopefully we'll be bringing out my my cruiser by the summer as well. So y'all just stay tuned from throw y'all on time lapse, being that it's a good little while out. But other than that, man, I'm gonna get back with y'all. Beautiful, man. I mean, look at that. The gas tank. That's how you know your shit done right, when you put them mirrors up under there. Like you got some airbags on this car. Wow, I'm talking about as soon as you come in, you get to it. Gas tanks. New gas tanks. You know we're gonna need a new gas tank for sure. Brake boosters, brakes. Some rotors. Just definitely what I want. I want some rotors. So I'm seeing these rotors for $50, $40. Some good stuff. Them brake rotors way too big. Man, this is what we need right here. $1,500. That's a Florida L60E. $3,000. Exhaust, mufflers, headers. All kinds of stuff in here. Let me see. Headers. Exhaust systems. Damn, they got everything up in here. Ford. We're looking for some 350 small block stuff. We're looking for some small block stuff, man. So that's maybe what I'm looking for right there, something like that. Honestly, for like $175, that's a pretty good deal. I think I'm gonna spend that today though. Man. Your boy done came up on the lick. Boy. So I did not buy much. I actually only spent probably like $120 in something, man. That's about it. Beautiful place. But from now on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the scratch and dent first, see what I could buy, and then I'm gonna come here. So I'm gonna have to have two different budgets. I'm gonna have to have that just in case I catch a good deal money, and then this is for sure gotta get bought brand new type money. You know what I mean? But as y'all can see, man, my interior is disgusting. Yeah, man. I'm talking about dirty. But I'm gonna show y'all what I got. I got me a hand, like to wash the car, like a little glove mitt, wash mitt. And I bought these for the TRX 450. These are shim valves, and so this will help open and close the valves as needed for startup, and from what I've been told, because it's not doing what it needs to do right now. So these are like 100 something. This is probably like $7-8, but yeah, man. So I'm finna get up out of here. Oh man, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. And I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I really don't. But shoot, I'll figure it out, man. It's my off day. Y'all just keep my family in prayer. My mother, she's going through a lot. I really want to put her business out there like that. I know my mom a real private type of person, and I always just try to respect her wishes, even though, you know, I'm an open book. But if everything goes stop by there. Just make sure she's straight, you know what I mean? Because, man, like, you can't take your loved ones for granted, you know what I mean? And that's one lesson that I learned in 2023. Make time for your family today, not tomorrow. It's not promised. You know what I mean? Let them know that you love them. Spend time with them. Give them their roses while they're alive.
So many dishes and only 77.
I ain't here to do no preaching, but that is where I realized this year. So going into 2024, family every year, I've been making it more and more priority the older I get, practicing, spending time with them. You know what I mean? So I can talk about that all day. I can start getting emotional about it, but you know what I mean? We're not gonna do that today. We're gonna stand strong. I'm gonna go over here and lift my mother up as best I can, inspire her and motivate her and encourage her, and just spend time with her and love on her as much as I can. I may stop and get some flowers, but I'm not sure, man. Y'all just stay tuned though.
Walk like, talk like, move like juice. Walking like, talking like, moving like, ooh. Bigger cycle, motorcycle, jumping out the roof.
What? So, baby just got done we just ate at Red Robin's. About to head over to the finna head over here to the mechanic shop. This the first time we done had we had the Camry as well as the Mustang together, but the shop is over here off the airstrip. It's not that far from where I'm at currently. I gotta think where I'm at. I just know that it's not too far. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna put y'all on time lapse so y'all can just kind of see where I'm headed to the airstrip, and then once I get there, I'm gonna cut y'all back on.
Walk like, talk like, move like juice. Walking like, talking like, moving like, ooh. Bigger cycle, motorcycle, jumping out the roof. Jumping out the, hopping out the, evacuate the truck and then I get into a demon. You know I'm about the water, I don't really need a reason. I was at the bottom with them bloods, I was anemic. I don't wanna talk about it, way too hot, it ain't the season. Staying low key, ways luxury, hey, you seen them. Got me looking like I'm out about it, fun as my demeanor. Here at the location.
So, since we pulled the motor, it hasn't been much anything hasn't happened. It's already been a week because we did that on Christmas Eve, and today is the 1st, so it's been a whole complete week. Last time I was over here, I sanded these parts down. I just scotch brighted them. I was just gonna hit them with just a little bit of a flat black. Going back with the original black. I'm just gonna hit just the outside parts. The inside parts, they look pretty good. If a little overspray get on it, it won't hurt anything. I'm not being really picky about it. I do need to bring the fenders off, take the fenders off, because this door needs to be aligned. With the spacing is way too far back at the top. It is diamond. We got to tighten it up just a little bit more. So I may just need to adjust the hinge, adjust it from the hinges. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do all the alignment myself, but I know I'm for sure gonna do a lot of the spraying, the part that I enjoy the most. I need to remove these control arms. I just don't want the car to be broke down and in a lot of different pieces and parts. I'm not gonna take the steering box, the steering gear box. I'm not gonna take that off. So that'll probably be the only place on the frame that won't be clean like how I really wanted it to be clean. I believe I'll go ahead and remove this this power steering pump. Go ahead and get it out the way. The less stuff I have in the way, the cleaner the frame will come out when I go ahead and I resand it down. And I did get the new bushings in. They came on in. I got them from Dixie Depot, and they sent, you know, sent the little receipt over or whatever. And this what the parts, this what they look like right here. Is this, it's like a bolt, the top bushing, the bushing with the metal in it, a washer and a nut. You know, none major, but I will have one extra just for the looks of it, and they sent me a nice little sticker. I'm gonna throw that on the compressor because I always like doing that. That's just something I do. And I'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna throw these in here. I've been thinking day in and day out about this car, where I'm trying to go with it, how I want it to look. So I'm gonna have to take it off the rollers in the back and go ahead and get back to the front end. So that means I'm gonna take the tires off. Behind the tires, I'm gonna take the rim. I'm gonna take the rim off, take the rotor, brakes, control arms, and then that sway bar. As well as it's gonna need tie rod ends. It's a lot to what this car, and I'm learning as I go, man. But by me going over to the OG's house, man, he really helped me put a lot of pieces together and gave me a lot of good advice on how to do these things. I know I'm gonna need sleeves. From what he was telling me, I'm gonna need to get some sleeves and different things. He was using the mug. I was starting this car. I started off with BMR, and now that I start off with the BMR, it's gonna add color because it's already red powder coated and it's tubular arms, which would be better than what I currently have on here. But it's all in all, I'm still, I think that I'm gonna like the BMRs a little bit better. The tubular arms will make things lighter, and they'll help with my cornering and different things. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna clean up this firewall as best I can. Try to get all that little goo and stuff off. I may have to sand it, with take it down, sanding it. But I think that I'm just gonna go ahead and, I could heat all this stuff with air, but being everything was just kind of like hand tight, I'm just gonna go ahead and just pull most of them off with this the hand tools, and I'll sit these fenders to the side somewhere. Most likely I'll sit them over here. That way, know while I'm working on the car, everything that I take off is kind of safe and out the way. While we go ahead and we keep on moving forward with this project. So I'm gonna go ahead. Excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and throw y'all in time lapse. But yeah, man, y'all just stay tuned, man.
I'm tryna get the beamer, tryna get the bag of women popping out the show. And I only act that woman putting on the show. Cooking up the party, then I put it up for show. Better pay me like I'm Kirkle, I'm a whipping with the dough. Hands so tight, I'll captivating when I flow. Even when I'm in the dark, I still can manage with the glow. Haven't given up because my flag is on the pole. This is just another lover, ex Mario, no. Sneaking in the building, and I'm coming out the window. Got no baby mama, but I hit a couple widows. Love me when I'm down, but it's hate when I get sindo. Don't be in the back because I'm black and got the stilo. Promising you're never gonna be another me though. I can help them win some rings even when I'm getting zero. Dog 30 heat, King James, you a hero. Try to do as Romans, everybody can't be Nero. Walk like, talk like, move like, juice. Walking like, talking like, moving like, ooh. Bigger cycle, motorcycle, jumping out the roof.
All right. So as y'all can see, it is overspray from where I primered. It didn't get too bad. It's still majority gloss black. It looks really good on this side. I'm probably just gonna mask this side up. Not sure, I'm gonna wipe it down first and see. But these are things that no one won't see, but just me knowing that it's not right. Got a little bit of primer overspray down there. As y'all can see, you got a little bit of that on there. And if that happens, actually, man, to stop nitpicking, I may just need to let some of this stuff go. That's something very small. I can live with that small imperfection, but it's just like, I'm gonna be painting all this, might as well just go ahead and just throw a little color in there. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. So just masking all this off and putting plastic over the whole car. And I did see, I was checking out the front bumper of the car. It's cracked all up. I don't know if I want to keep on spending time fooling with it on his nose. I may just go ahead and just replace it. I think that's gonna probably be my best bet, because I just feel like every time you go behind stuff and you put the fiberglass and everything on it, it's only an amount of time that's gonna crack, especially with a lot of the flexing that's going on with a car like this. So I'm just trying to really just button up this front end. So as y'all can see right now, we can see the control arms and everything. I thought that when I painted the firewall the first time that it was gonna be good, but I came back and I took the AC box out. And so by me taking the AC box out, all the painting that I had done previously didn't count. And I'm trying to get all that gook off. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go ahead and sand it with 80. I don't know what that line is. I wish I had somebody that I can call right now and ask what that line is. Somebody that would give me good information. But what I'm going to do in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and sand that with some 80, try to get that down. And I want to do as much of this metal cleaning of the frame as possible. So that means I need to buy more parts. So right now, with the small budget that I have to do what's in my best interest until I can buy all those parts for the suspension. And this is where I'm at with it. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm gonna put it back in time lapse, I believe. Try to hit that with 80. I just wanted to just cut it off so y'all can see what I got going. That bushing right there is the one I was talking about that's all smushed. I don't really want to fool with it because I don't have a torque wrench. So, and it's hard as hell to get in between that frame and get this piece off without the proper tools. So I may have to wait on JSP or some other person that has those tools to help me do that, because I don't think I have enough tools. But yeah, again, I may and just not have the experience, because I for sure know I don't have the experience to do a lot of it. But I'm trying to put all my bolts back in. Put my bolts back in. And when I paint it, I'll probably take all that out. So I got that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that with some 80 grit. And I'll show y'all the little pieces that I actually just painted. That flat black. It came out pretty decent. It could have been better. But, you know, for what it is, they all cracked up. I'm just making a lot of broke pieces look as best I can, because I'm not trying to replace every piece on this car. I just don't have the money to do that. It's something that maybe I'll come back maybe and eventually replace that. But my main thing right now is just getting it up and running. And it's going to be a never-ending project. It's going to be a never-ending project for sure. But I know that this is a great investment, as well as I'm investing into myself as well, in my skills. So can't never go wrong with that. I do want to remove this power steering pump. Go ahead and just take it on off. I got all the old parts for the 350 sitting over there. I know he said he did mention something about these lines and these hoses may need to be replaced or something along that line. I'm not sure. But I do know that I am going to take this off, this pump on off, because one way or another, I'm going to be replacing it. So it won't really much matter about this pump. So if I don't take the pump off today, it will be coming off. I'm gonna definitely respray this, but I'm gonna wait till it's closer to the time to rebolt everything. I just wanted everything to just look better than what it was, and by me doing that, it's causing me to double work myself. But it's no problem, because at least I'm doing it for my car, not taking a loss doing a customer's car. But this is stuff that customers never seen. Like when I have my body shop, like I would take cars apart and I would paint. Sometimes I'll paint cars 3-4 times. It just had to be right coming out of my shop. So, you know, some people might say, hey, Blaze doing a lot of extra work, and I am. But that's just the straight line custom standard. And that's the reason why I wouldn't really want to take on much of restoration for a customer, because one, my lack of skills, and then two, the aim for perfection. You know, I don't care what it costs me to get customer's car perfect, as opposed to with me. I'm just gonna put my time into it, and then I'm gonna do all I can before I call somebody in. I refuse to pay somebody to do what I can do. So, yeah, man. As y'all can see, all in front of the motor mounts right there. All that's still rusty. But to get up in there, all this has to come off. So with that being said, I may take it off. I may actually try to take the steering off. But I really just want to wait till I have all the new parts in before I do that. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna stick to what I know how to do. I'm trying to make sure that when I do get some help, that I have everything kind of in order so it can go a little bit smoother. So I'm gonna look at the BMR control arms before I go. I need to see what those control arms, I have a lot of the parts still in here. They have been powder, I got parts in here that's been powder coated and everything. I got to see if those control arms are in here, those BMR control arms. Try to find them real quick. Cause I don't know what I done with them. Hell, somebody could have stole them for all I know. You know, I did have a lot of thieves working for me when I had my shop. They were stealing from me every kind of way you could think of. That's why I'm so glad I have my shop now and I don't have to worry about is my stuff coming up missing or any of that type of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all back in, I'm not gonna put y'all in time lapse right now. I'm gonna go ahead and try to open up this box. I'm gonna see if I got those control arms in there and then we'll go from there. All right, so I got it open. The A-arms, upper, non-adjustable, with the polyurethane bushings. These are the BMRs. I'm gonna go ahead and let my lady know so we can go ahead and we can figure out what the next part is that I need to buy. I have quite a few pieces that I got powder coated. I know that I got the battery trays powder coated. Pretty much anything that was metal that I could pull off, I got it powder coated. So I'm just gonna put all these things back in here really nice and neat as best I can. Try to make sure anything that I really value in here is not getting squished. These are the battery trays for sure. Freshly powder coated black. And then I got some bolts. It looks like I got some UMI bolts in here for the suspension. I just remember I went to Summit a while back. It's been a while already. I didn't have a lot of money to spend, but I had $500 and I just went in there and I just tried to get everything that I could get. So I have these right here. Not sure what these is, man. Thrust bearings. Kit thrust bearing ratios. If I told y'all that I knew where a thrust bearing went, I would be lying to y'all. So I'm not even finna act like I'm an expert. But if anybody's tuned into the YouTube channel, man, just let me know, man. Y'all drop in the comment. I love hearing from my professionals and my experts, man, because it's a learning process. It really is. So, yeah, man. If y'all like cars and four-wheelers and all that, and it's your first time tuned into the channel, man, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Man, I would love for y'all to subscribe to the channel. Man, it's 2024 now. Happy New Year's, by the way. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate everybody that's shared, comment, liked. I've been dropping a lot of shorts. I like the short content a lot more than doing the actual vlogs because I want to lock my viewers in and my subscribers. I want to just give y'all just a couple seconds. Just take a couple seconds out your day. With vlogs, it requires me thinking more about it, being strategic about it. I don't sit down and brainstorm ideas as much as I should, but I live it. Every day I think about this Monte Carlo. I think about it in my sleep. I wake up, I live it, I eat it. Anything that you could do, I think about this car in the process. So it don't matter if I'm working on one of my other cars or riding my four-wheeler. It's just cutting people's hair at my job. It's just always at the forefront of my mind, man, just trying to get this car done. This car has a lot of sentimental value, and I'm just ready to see it completed. During COVID, I was going through a struggle. I had to shut down my barbershop. And during that time, I really was struggling. I sold a lot of things that I owned, tennis shoes. I sold some cars. And I just recently stopped selling some of the stuff that I had because I'm more of a collector. I just wanted to keep the stuff that I knew I wouldn't mind building and collecting. So I made up in my mind, if I could get through COVID and keep this car without selling it, and I had people offer me, I'm talking about I walked away from cash offers, probably twice of what I put into the car, but it was just something in me, like I always wanted to build a hot rod. So this is for all the DIY guys, the guys that don't have the money to go and buy the brand new Corvette, that may only have the money to buy the car, and then they might take them 2-3 years to sit on it. Well, I'm the same guy. I'm just like you. I don't have sponsorships. I don't have all that stuff. All I have is a couple tools, and I have a little shop that I rent every month. And, you know, right now, I wanted to do more raps, but just to even get into the car game in general, even as a business owner, for me to play with the raps, I need to have money. So right now, I'm just doing everything on a budget, but I ain't here to do all that ratting and just talking y'all ears off. I'm just going to let the work speak for itself. I'm finna go ahead and I'm going to get back sanding on this car. And before I go, I'm going to try to clean it up just a little bit because I like to keep my shop very clean. But yeah, with all that being said, the name of this car is Actin Bad. So it was always a dream of mine to build a hot rod with my dad. He had an old GTO way back before I was born, and then my mother had a Grand Prix. I believe her Grand Prix was probably like an 80, 83. It definitely was a G-body. And that car, man, it was an amazing car. My mama loved that car. She was a big Pontiac girl. Back in the day, my mama loved Pontiacs. My dad, he had a big thing for GM, you know, and like I say, he had the GTO. So he passed in 2020, and I just wanted to just put my all into this car, and this car is going to represent me doing what I always wanted to do with my father. So right now, we're not making no excuses. We're making shit happen, but y'all just got to stay tuned. Yes, sir.